All right, AEW fans, let's talk about something. And, I'm going to ask this question. I'm genuinely asking what you guys think. Is Kris Statlander as over as we, believe her to be? Is she really, a top star? Is that what people are saying? Is that how they see her? Because, look, I like Kris Statlander, but for whatever reason, no matter who she beats, how big the match is, how great the match is, whatever storyline she gets put in, I feel like she's always like at a B plus, A minus caliber. She's never gotten to, break that glass ceiling. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's her presentation. I don't know if it's the way that she, is on the mic. I don't know what it is, but she doesn't seem to have the same connection to the fans as a Tony Storm or Mercedes Moné or, even like a Jamie Hayter. I feel like people are passionate about Jamie Hayter. Willow Nightingale and the Babes of Wrath and all that, like, I feel like they have more of a genuine connection to the crowd. I feel like people like Kris Statlander. They don't love Kris Statlander. But that's just kind of like the feeling that I'm getting. And people have been talking about this for a couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, maybe she'll pick it up. She'll start creating more of a connection with the fans. I don't know if she has. I don't know how people feel about her as a champion. I feel like she's done solid, not great. But now she, has to defend her title against Thekla this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. And honestly, like, Thekla, I like her a lot. I like her character. I like the way she is on the mic. She's scary, yet funny. And it's just kind of like, she's very threatening. There's a lot of, characters, a lot of personalities that have tried to work this whole, demonic angle and, dark, sort of type of character. And it always comes off as cringe. But the Sisters of Sin, they have it on lock. It's not cringy. They're not overacting. It perfectly fits them. And that's what's so great about it. But honestly, yeah, I feel like Thekla, if she won the championship, I feel like people would be interested in it. I'm not seeing a whole lot of fans, really say that, oh, Kris Statlander should be champion for the entirety of 2026. And she's the greatest thing in the women's division today. She's been a great champ. I don't see a lot of that. I just feel like people are like, she's been all right, But I'm genuinely asking. This isn't a criticism or a praise of Kris Statlander. I'm just like genuinely asking the fans, how do we feel about Kris Statlander? But we're going to see if she can successfully defend the title against Thekla on AEW Dynamite this Wednesday.